Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading's going to be for Gemini for August of 2018. I have a couple announcements for you new guys out there. There's the prayer class is up out there running for you, and so are the suture classes. Suture classes are in two parts because they have to be, but they have to be separate. But I made it so you can buy part one and then part two, or purchase them both together and get a discount. It's two real short videos over at the channel about them that explains them. The sutras are thought forms you do in a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day, enhances your clear perceptions, and really fine tunes them. If you're in this kind of work, or if you're trying, just starting out, really helps, or if you just want it for your own, use and to enhance your clear perceptions. Now, I pulled four cards for us for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view and pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. I'd advise you to look at your moon and your rising sign. We get a more comprehensive view of the month if you do that. Occasionally the sun sign just doesn't get it. And because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading, and so I guess everybody that's a Gemini is now named Frankie for the time of the reading. I have a message for us, and the message is kind of a little bit odd in a way. I think all of the messages so far, it has to do with this retrograde stuff happening, and there's also an eclipse this month. I believe it's on the 11th. But what I feel is like I kind of want recognition or recognition for what I've done or what I've accomplished this month for whatever reason. But I can feel like marbles are rattling around in my head that's telling me, because of that, be careful. Don't do impulsive things like speak before I think. That's basically what they're saying. Like just coming out and say on an impulse and saying something that I'm going to regret and have to take it back. So it's probably advisable to keep just to that real clear cut thing there. Think before I speak. I think it has to do with the retrograde. I'm really feels like that, at least for the first signs that I've done here. And you might want to go look at astrology to figure it out. We have good words here. They're compassion, vision, efficiency, commitment, and release. We have a card that supports that release card there, or that release word there pretty strongly here, and because it's actually going into a flow. There, those blips like impulsively spitting out something I can't retract, wouldn't be real advisable for us this month. Our bottom card on the deck is the King of Pentacles, and that's excellent energy. Now, male or female, because we're air signs. This is Earth energy. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, But this is someone who's courageous, strong, really well versed in money, male or female. This could be our partner, could be our boss at work, it could be a banker getting us a loan, maybe a home loan or something like that. This is someone who knows what money is for but does not worship it. We could be being called on to take on some of that earth energy. So I believe this month is going to rack or anybody's patience. It's probably just the retrograde energy, but no matter how, well, we're Gemini, we're not real patient anyhow, but still, because our minds usually are jumping from one thing to another. This guy's predisposed to helping us, male or female, to say it. Might be someone who's going to hire me for a new job, can see actually, how efficient I am, how committed I was to my work, what I did, my vision, for the future, that is going to help me in some manner, or we are being called to take on that kind of attitude, adopt it, to stay where I know the money that I use is being used right and well, and I know how to place it or put it or invest it, to get the things that I want. It could be calling me to have that kind of vision. Now, if it is something I'm doing, a situation in the earth plane, it shows financially. This is just great for me. I take on that energy of knowing how to use money appropriately, or I am getting more money, because we're all different Geminis. Maybe through marriage, maybe I'm going to marry someone with a lot of earth energy that really, sits well for them financially. But and in a situation in the earth plane, this energy is really valuable to me, very valuable, because it means whatever I have my focus or in my mind on, wherever I wanted to go, it's going to benefit me well financially in the earth plane. Just remember, doesn't worship money, knows what it can do, he or she, but they're generous, courageous, good-natured people that are predisposed to help us. If it's a person coming in, they would help us with our vision. Very compassionate around money, understanding, willing to help, usually will commit to you. And this earth energy, if it's a partner type energy coming in, for those of us that maybe we're starting a new business or something, we couldn't ask for better than this type of energy, and that really is an excellent card, which we are going to need because it's stable. Our next card here is the Tower card, and that's our release card. No lightning's not striking the house and thunderbolts all over the place, but it does mean it's a quick kind of energy that startles me. So I'd want to look, Gemini, around situations that are around me, like, because this can be unexpected change. It can be a fight, an argument, maybe I'm saying my vision is this, or I blurt that something I can't retract, and maybe at work, I blurt something at the King of Pentacles here, and he says you're canned, it's disruptive energy, but it's actually good because, our words here, release. Is there something, situation, something like that around me that is no longer serving me? Because when the Tower card comes up, when it comes this full blown, and we got those marbles for it rolling around in our head, that's not a good image, but you get the gist of it. When we got this, it's, if we looked at the situation, right, we could have seen and changed it ahead of time. So sometimes a lot of Tower situations can be totally eliminated if we look at things clearly, make our decisions, and decide that what we're going to do ahead of time, or make the change ahead of time. That's about having that compassion and commitment to ourselves to release what we don't want it in our life anymore. We're not going to do it anymore. Sometimes this can be breakup of marriage, and then we would have this being our lawyer, or maybe our soon-to-be ex or something like that in that particular case or vision. But if we look clearly, we could have saw there was things we didn't want, ideas that we didn't want around us, or maybe repetitive arguments I don't want to have anymore in my life, those kinds of things. They can break situations, but it also can be something totally unexpected that I never would have foreseen, or something happens out of the clear blue that really upsets my apple cart, or my world somehow, some way. So if it is a problem or situation I don't want in my life anymore, let go of it. Speak my peace, let go of it, but don't do it impulsively, like where you just regret what I've said, where I have to do something like that. I don't want to put myself in those kind of situations, because actually the cards are very good, because our next card here is the Two of Rods or Wands. I don't know why they changed the name of the cards. I have enough trouble remembering. This is about making a choice or a decision. Always twos are usually choices, decisions. This one is good. It's waiting for my ship to come in, right? It is my vision. I see my ship. It's right here. Could be something I'm deciding to do, and I'm going to do it at all costs because it's my vision. But it also brings that unexpected challenge, okay, or change or whatever. And one of our words are efficient. So just a scenario, an example. There you go. Here's the King of Pentacles standing right here, and here is me deciding to pursue this, right? And I need money, and this King of Pentacles said, yes, you can have the bank loan, right? In this case, I'd go to another bank too. I'd have both things there, because it could mean there's an unexpected. Maybe someone backs out at the last minute. Somebody, a partner I planned on being with me in business, or, they back out and say, oh, I changed my mind. Maybe I interviewed 3 other people, and I thought, well, this is the best choice, and they change their mind. I'd have that backup plan. Or this is the best bank for me to go to. I'd still have that backup plan. Maybe the bank down the street has a better interest rate that I could, commit to, be way more efficient, save me money, but I still do what it is, my vision, my ship coming in. Do I want more money? I got the backup plan. What am I going to do? Am I going to need this? I got an extra backup plan. I don't depend on just the one way. So there's unexpected here, there's unexpected with the Tower, plus our message, have compulsion, compulsion. That's those marbles rattling around in our brain there, that wants to just impulsively spit something out that we'll regret and we can't take back, because we do have the Tower, and our next card here is the Four of Swords. Usually this comes after the Three of Swords, the heart with all the swords stuck in it, loss, betrayal, or whatever. This is the card of rest and respite after some type of a blow up. So it kind of fits in with it, or maybe something I didn't want, or maybe me running around at the last minute looking for this King of Pentacles energy because I didn't have my backup plan. Now I'm so wore out, it's the guy coming in from the battle, and he's taking the rest. And what's that mean? All these retrogrades. Review, reevaluate, rest, recuperate. Maybe there was a crisis situation I didn't quite expect, or something blew up. Maybe because I opened my mouth impulsively, didn't quite expect it, but now I take this time. This card calls for us to go within, to see where our spirit is guiding us. It's the card of turn off the phone, walk away, and decide what it is that I want to do with my life, and take the time to do it. Also, take the time for me to do it. It's actually an excellent card if we think about it like that. Maybe I need a little rest. Things have been hectic, chaotic, crazy, maybe I'm going on vacation, you know, everything's hectic, chaotic, crazy, leading up to my Two of Rods decision or something, and finally I got there. I'm turning off the TV, the phone, the everything, and I'm not answering anything, and I'm going to take the time that I need. And I think this is having compassion for ourselves. It gives us that ability to release all the tension that maybe was building with all this astrological crap going on, having some compassion and commitment for our vision, our future, what it is we want, not what everybody else, kind of wants for us, but what is it? What is it we want to do? What is it we want? Because obviously we know with this Two of Rods here that we're waiting for the ship to come in, and we've made our commitment or our vision around that or the ideal of it, and we want it to go forward. Maybe we just need that break, time away, because our next one is the Knight of Pentacles. So we have that. This can be also for those of us in, say, love affairs or whatever. This is also Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Earth energy once again. We got the Knight and the King, male or female. This is the card of arrivals and departures, going somewhere, coming back, going, coming back. It also is a money card, right? Because it's Pentacle, it's Earth energy. What is my vision for myself? For him, like my future. This brings messages of, good money. With this card, I could be picking up and going for a job across the country and taking it because it shows me more money. Maybe with the Two of Rods, I had 2 job offers. I'm going to take the one that best suits me, right? I'll have that backup plan. So if I was putting out resumes for work, for those of us that are doing that, I would have a bunch of resumes up. And I would take the one that is best suited to me. The place where I felt better, where I felt more prosperous, we can change things with this. We can just up and move, period. With that tower situation, say, I'm done, I'm out of here. Here's my backup plan. I'm moving, I don't know, to Africa or something like that. We can do a lot of things when we have this kind of energetics around it. So I think that Four of Swords energy being in there, and that's air energy, that's us, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel Spirit's calling us to keep our vision. The most efficient use of our time is to back up, regroup, have some compassion and commitment to ourselves to release whatever it is we want to release and go forward with that backup plan for what is it we want to do, in the future or whatever. It gets a little bit, confusing or distracting this month, where that impulsive stuff can come to the forefront, and we can, but that felt like words coming out of my mouth before I could stop them. I feel like this energy is going to really serve us well, and for those of us that want change and see that it has to be done, if it was us walking away from a situation, we would have known we had to, so it's not going to be as unexpected as it would be for others of those of us, others of us. Blech, I couldn't quite get that out of there. And I pulled 2. And so I'm going to tell you this is the top one, release and surrender. That's our word. And this one is life purpose. I won't read them both, Gemini. I'll read you what the life purpose was, what I pulled when I pulled it out. And that's kind of like the backup plan and what's going on here. It's, sorry about that, I can't read in here today. Purpose of your life's to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then the purpose will serve you. And I think that's what that Knight of Pentacles and the Tower energy is coming forward to. But they are telling us with that Tower, if it's something we saw coming, it's not going to take us unexpectedly. The release and surrender says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held so tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, your arms, and your heart to our loving compassion. We couldn't even feel it unless we got this time. Couldn't feel it, Gemini, unless we got this time. So I think we're all going to take it. Let's see what else is in here. That's just a beautiful card. Oop, I think I just went right past it. It says in here, it is beautiful too. I don't know, can I get the glare off? Isn't that gorgeous? Just let it out. All out. It says, the angels bring this card to you because you've been trying to fix a situation single-handedly. They'd love to help you and answer your prayers, but first you need to surrender and release the situations. Surrender simply means you're tired of struggling. Your Four of Swords energy. It means emotionally letting go with faith that the divine wisdom of spirit, which includes your higher self, can do a better job. Surrender doesn't mean that you're giving up or that you want to be controlled. Though through surrender, you will be assured of a better outcome. If you need help with surrender, ask the angels to assist you. Don't worry about how your prayer will be answered. Let God figure out the details. Be willing to ask for help. Release tension and the need for control, and the things will get better, and they will go better. Avoid power struggles in your relationships, and don't blurt anything out you can't take back. Simply own your power, and you won't have to fight for it. And that's basically what the life purpose card says. Don't look for it, just serve, and it'll come to you. Well, Gemini, that's our reading for August. I want to tell you all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them. And to anybody who wants to know more about me, information, or just go neb about me, the information's down below the screen. And to anybody who wants to set an appointment with me, all the information to be able to do that is in the About section below the screen. I have decided I'm going to take a couple weeks off, and at the beginning of this September I'm going to do your Four of Swords energy. So if you want to see me, better call me in August, and I'll probably take another week around the middle of October. Rest time. There you go. Anyhow, to everybody that I've met through doing these YouTube videos for 2 whole years, over 2 years, and to all of you I've met through 29 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's an honor and a privilege to have served you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.